Hi guys, it's Sarah from Plan Sarah Plan, and look, there was a box outside, so you know what that means. Time for us to see what's new. The first thing in the box is this awesome new acrylic Petite planner holder. So Petite planner holders are something that we have had in the past, but they have been cardboard. This one's acrylic, and it is accented with mid-century circles in gold. So let me just turn this around so you can really get a feel for what it looks like. The corners are rounded on the back or the spine, and then the Erin Condren logo is here at the base of the spine. The front of it has a lower opening and it's squared off here. On the bottom are stoppers. So this is a step up from your other Petite planner holder storage box. And it's really kind of a glam look. So I've taken some pictures of it that I will pop up here to show you. But it's very nice. It'll hold 4 Petite planners, but it will also hold your sticker books from Erin Condren, and it will hold the smaller soft-bound planners and the soft-bound notebooks, your journals. Anything that's an A5 size is going to fit really nicely here. And this is a way to just kind of nicely tuck it out of the way on your desk. If you want to organize things and you don't want your Petite planner setting out here, you can store them in this little box. And I can just see some of you guys are going to get several of these and line them up on your bookshelf or on your desk, and that's going to look really pretty. So let's see what it would look like with one of the light blue mid-century circle storage boxes. Here is one of mine. I have 2 of these, and they're exactly the same height. They just are designed differently. So if you like this light blue color, then by all means stick with this, but this one is an upgrade because look here at the bottom. You have the stoppers on the bottom. This one is more covered in paper. It's a nice sturdy paper though, so this one is fine, but they look nice together, don't they? They look nice together. You could put a little label on the back. If you had a circle sticker, you could fit it right in the middle of one of these circles. Attach a sticker if you want to say what the contents of your storage box are. But these look very pretty on a desk, but also on a shelf. So this is the Petite Planner acrylic version of the storage box. Next, I think you're gonna love this. Look here. These are new colors of the nesting trays that we have seen before. I think there is a set of these in a different color scheme on the website already, and hopefully this one's up now as well. But this is, you have kind of a tangerine color with gold trim and stoppers on the bottom. I've never had these. I've seen pictures of them, and I've always thought they were pretty, but I didn't order any. So I'm happy to have these in my hand to see what they feel like. They're heavier than what I expected. And then your next one is the medium size, and it's a hot pink color. And so these are metal, and so not plastic. And this is kind of an enamel paint look here. Very shiny on the inside. Stoppers on the bottom. And then this one is mint, I think is the right color name. And then this one is the largest one. And I've posed these with some desk items that you might be interested in upgrading your desk with to kind of make it motivating and beautiful. So I've posed each of these things with some different items, and I'll just pop this up to show you as we are talking about it. And then this little dish is separate. So this is a set. These come together. This little dish, I have always wanted one of these dishes, but they have not had it in this mint color before. They've had, I think, a light gray, almost white color, and then maybe a black one. I'm not positive, but I've always wanted one of these because it's just such a cute little size. This one's also metal, and it goes very nicely with this set, but it is a separate item. So these come together. This is a separate item. So check out the pictures. Now, if this is too much color for you and you like a more minimalist look, a simple, streamlined look, then you're in luck also. There's this new set, which is all grays, and this is almost white. It might be white, or else it's just a very, very light gray. But this is kind of a gunmetal, I guess is the name of that gray. Also metal. The size on it is slightly different than this one. So it's smaller than the small tray in the round set. You can see here, and it's not as deep. But also the same sort of material, and the stoppers on the bottom. And then this tray is nice and heavy. This is the perfect size for something like a stapler, a tape roller, pens. This is a very nice size, and because it is oblong instead of round, if you have limited space on your desk, this might be better. You could even use this inside of a drawer as drawer separators, but that would be pretty luxurious for inside your drawers. But look at this black one. This one's really nice and long, and I'd say it's about 12 inches long. And well, hang on, I'll grab my ruler and we'll see. Yeah, this is a 13-inch ruler, although there's no 13 over here, but 12 inches is right here. So it's a 12-inch tray. And the width is a little more than 4 inches, so about 4 1/4. And then I bet you'd like to see the measurements on this one. You know what? It occurs to me that these would be great on a dresser also, to hold things like watches, jewelry, when you take your jewelry off in the evening and you just want a place to set it temporarily. Okay, so this is a little more than 9 inches at its longest point, and it's 4 inches wide. And then the little circle dish is about 3 3/4 inches in diameter. And here's the thickness of it, about a little bit more than a 1/4 inch thick. And then I'll get you the measurements on these also. This one is about 4 1/4. 1/2 inch deep. The medium size, I love this color. I love this color. Actually, I love all three of these colors. 6 inches, a little bit more than a 1/2 inch deep. And you can hear how heavy these are, I think, and substantial. This is an 8 inch, maybe 8 1/4 inch dish, right at 1/2 inch, whereas these others are just an itty bit more. And then let's look at the cute little dish. This is the deepest one. So if we set it down, it's 1 1/4 inch tall. Diameter is 3 inches. If you get this set, I would be tempted to go ahead and get this dish also, because these look so cute together. I am just drawn to these colors. I love these colors, but then I can see this for a professional who works in a more serious field, like an accountant or someone who is in finance or real estate. But they look nice nested as well, don't they? So if you want to, you could actually put them on your desk like this. Use them as little dividers. Oh, you know what? These would be nice for makeup, don't you think? Because you could wipe them out easily. They're very slick. And you could put your most commonly used makeup items in these. And I like the idea of also having, you know, if you want something like this on your nightstand to drop your earrings in, if you forgot to put your earrings away when you go to sleep, you know, there's a lot of uses for these. But I love these colors. This is classy. This is artsy. Not that it's not classy. And not that that's not artsy, but you know what I mean. This is more fun, and this is more serious. Okay. Here's a new PopSocket for you. So this one says Dream, Plan, and Do. And Erin Condren has had several PopSockets out. I confess that I haven't had one. This is my first one. I don't even know how to use this, but I've seen other people carry their phones and they've got the little button thing between their fingers so that it helps them grip it and not drop their phone. And it also serves as a stand. So see this here where it says kick back to watch YouTube or whatever on this. And you could pretend this is your phone. You can set your phone up like this to watch videos with. So this is one that has silver accents. It's Dream, Plan, and Do. It's kind of heavy. It says that you can swap out the tops. So I believe what you do is you attach the mechanism that, oh, look. Okay, this shows you how very little I know about this. It pops out. Haha, that's why it's called PopSocket. Okay, see? So pretend like this is a phone. And you can carry it around like this. Ooh, this peels off. So it's even shinier here. This is a protective film. Okay, but I feel like I know someone who would love this, and I kind of want to leave it in this packaging to give to her. This is really nice. And because you can pop these things off and it has a swappable top, you can change it to, you know, suit your mood, suit your style. So Erin Condren has several of these out. I think there's a mid-century circles one and some others that are super cute. Now here are two items that are not new, but they are new to me. I have not had one of these before, and I have been eyeing them. This one is a design that I haven't seen before. I have seen the one that is Woven Wonder, and I think it's black with silver accents. This one is kind of an off-white with gold accents, and the coil is gold. It's a nice heavy coil. It says Luxe Weekly Schedule Pad, 52 foiled sheets, 5 inches by 10 inches. So this is enough for an entire year. And I've seen, oh, look at the vellum, y'all. Look at that. And then let's see here. It's got this pretty vellum with gold metallic on the front. Look at that. And mid-century circles. And then, oh, I'm just kind of caught off guard, but I wasn't expecting all this gold. This is neat, and gold's my favorite metallic, so if you like gold, this is right up your alley. This is a slicker paper than what is in the Life Planner, but it's thick. It's a nice thick paper. So it's a brighter white and it's a slicker paper. And you can definitely feel the impression of this gold foiling. And you just fill in the week up here, and you can use this for your appointments for the week. You can use this as a pre-planning pad if you want to kind of map out your week before you put things down in your planner. You could sketch things out here. You could use this, what I was about to say, and then I interrupted myself with wowing. But what I was about to say was that I have seen pictures of this in front of a keyboard. So if you have your computer keyboard up here, I think you could possibly, I don't know, have this here. I mean, maybe not all the time, but it's just a handy size to have on your desk. I wonder if you could stand it up. Here's my planner stand. You could set it on this. And then you can flip easily to see what's coming up if you want to predate following pages. This is really neat for people who have to keep track of what's coming up quickly. And you just want to flip. Maybe it's you don't want to carry your entire planner with you. In certain circumstances, I can see that. And this is just more handy to have as a desktop view. I really like this. Very nice. I think you could probably rig some sort of a mechanism here between the front cover and the back cover to make this stand open so that it's like a triangle. I think that would be fairly easy, actually, to just kind of put a little piece of cardstock or something between the two so that it stands like this. Or you can just make it lie flat. This can be like a scratch pad. When you're talking on the phone and you want to jot down notes about when something is due or when somebody might be stopping by your office, you know, it's just lots of applications. And because it's undated, if you don't use it every week, you can make this last longer than a year. The cover's really heavy. FYI, this is a very heavy cover and it looks nice. So if you don't want people seeing what's on your agenda in your office, you could just have a pretty setup like this. This is just really nice. I can see why they call it Luxe, because you have the nice vellum with the gold here and so much gold inside of this. Does it have any stickers? I'm always wondering about stickers. No, looks like no stickers. But I love how you can feel this little dotted section right here. Either is a way to divide your appointments and things from your something else. Like maybe you want to just put a big check mark when you finished your list for the day. Oh, it could be your to-do list for the day. If you've got a big project going on and you want to break it down and put a to-do list on every day to go with that project. I think I will use this to help me in the book that I'm writing, actually, because I have the hardest time keeping track and setting goals of how much I want to do on that each day. I like it. I'm glad I have this. It's one of those things where I think a person would receive it if you bought this for them. They would really appreciate it. But it might be something that they don't consider buying for themselves. They might think, oh, I could just use a regular pad of paper because this is just kind of nice, and maybe nicer than what you think you need. But I think this would be a great office gift for your coworkers and for yourself. Treat yourself to something nice. I mean, this is nice. Okay. And then we also have another item that's not new. I use one of these monthly planners to help me keep track of my mother's doctor's appointments and her doctor's notes. The reason it's great is because it has so many notes pages behind the calendar pages. You have a pocket in the back. This is fantastic for your appointment cards from doctors. So what I do with my mom is, oh, this smells good too. I love new planner smell. Look at these boxes here. What do you do with these boxes? Is that note taking down here at the bottom of your year view? I like that. So this is a 12-month one. It has colorful layers embellishments on it. And it's just a straightforward monthly planner. So what I do is I mark down my mom's doctor's appointments. I mark down anything significant that I want to tell the doctor. So if she falls, I write down, Mom fell, here were the circumstances, and I put it there. Or if we need to order a refill for something on a certain day, that's what I use this for, to keep track of. But the notes pages, I divide those into sections. So after all 12 months, you just get a big pile of notes pages. If you can see the difference in thickness, you get a bunch of notes pages here. So what I do is divide this into sections. One section is doctor's notes. And I need a lot of those with my mom because she has like 3 or 4 different doctors. And then the other is just notes in general. So I call it Stuff Mom Says. And sometimes she says the funniest things. And my brother and sister and I all, and her grandchildren, love to just giggle over the things she says. And she loves it too. So it's all in good fun and all in a loving spirit. But that's what I use those notes pages for. And I can't tell you how many times a doctor has said, wow, you're so organized. Or what was her blood pressure at this last visit? And I know it because we're sitting there at the doctor's office and I take notes as we go. It's just a really great thing, and I needed another one of these for my mom. Love this. So this is in the Petite Planner line, and this is one of the planners that would fit nicely in the new acrylic holder. You just pop your Petite Planner in there. So, you know, this is an example of one that I don't need every single day because it's my mom's stuff. Another example is the meal planner. I don't use it every single day. I use it mainly for dinner parties. So planners, petite planners that you use not necessarily every single day, and you don't want them in your folio, that's your on-the-go folio, this is a great way to store them. And because it's clear, you can easily see which ones are in here. You can sort of tell that with the blue ones also because you can tell from the color on the spine. Okay, the last thing in the box is something that we have had since the back to school collection came out, and it's the nesting 4-piece set of acrylic organizers. So there's a mail sorter here. There is a pen and pencil and scissors, whatever have you, storage cup that's square there, and then this one is taped in. Now, I already have this set, but I am definitely going to use this set also. I could use a second set. In fact, this long tray, look at how pretty. It has gold mid-century circles that matches the Petite Planner holder that I just showed you. It has little stoppers on the bottom, or whatever you call them, bumper things on the bottom. But this one makes a really perfect size for your desk drawer. When you pull out your desk drawer and you have, you know, pens, pencils, whatever that you don't want on your desktop. This is a super size for this. And what I have right now going on in my desk is in my finances drawer where I keep track of my checkbook and other things that I need to pay bills. I actually have this in there holding some little like mail opener thingies and my calculator. Like I set my, here's a calculator. I just kind of do this in my drawer. The drawer is deep enough that I can do that. But I just have a few items here, and then over here I have stamps like this. So I have everything that I need to mail my bills with in there. But I would love, oh my goodness, my drawer situation, I mean, this is gorgeous enough to put on your desktop, of course. And you can totally do that. But I change my mind how I like things. And like, it seems like every month I could sort of change something. So what I'm in the mood for right now is to make the world's most gorgeous drawer. So imagine this, I can pull out the drawer, and then I've already got one of these pretty acrylic trays in there, and I can have two of them now. I might start setting them this way, who knows? I'm gonna have some fun with this. So these two are shorter and they can fit inside of drawers very easily, but they also nest and can sit on your desktop for setting down your glasses. You know, you can just plop your reading glasses in there, and your little paper clips, stamps are what I put in there. So anyway, this is great. I love these things also. So even though they don't have the embellishment of the mid-century circles in gold, what I love is how glamorous things look in these. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so here's the one that's currently on my desk, and it's pretty full, but I tend to just put the sparkly things in this because they look so nice. And when the back to school collection came out, someone asked me what my very favorite thing was, and it was this combo. It was these scissors, the acrylic ombre turquoise handled scissors paired with this acrylic cup. I love that. But then you can also put this in there. I mean, admittedly, I am an office supply junkie and enthusiast, okay? That's to put it mildly. So this to me is like looking at art. I love all this. And then, so I just put my prettiest things in these because you can see through it, and it seems even more glittery and sparkly when it's in a clear cup. And my layers pen, my mechanical pencil. This thing's cute, by the way. And my nice limited edition tool pen. So I just think, it's just so pretty. It's so pretty. All right, so now I have 2 of these and I can just live it up, can't I? I can just put more instead of crowding them all, because now I have a silver one of these also. So I can split this up. I can have like writing tools over here. And this is my Notique pen, by the way. Q-Wing pen is what she called it. I don't know if she still has it, but it's a nice pen. Oh, also my gold pen. Let me run and get my gold pen. You guys, do you have this yet? Because if you don't, what are you waiting for? A sale? Okay, that is reasonable. I got mine during Black Friday. I love it. I love it. And the reason I thought of it just now is because until I got this pen, my Notique Q-Wing pen was the heaviest pen that I have. This feels so good, but this one's even heavier. I actually weighed them and it writes beautifully. All right, so let's carry on. We were putting pens over here, writing things. Okay, yeah, so you could separate it. You could have your, your tools and things in one, and you could have your pens and pencils in another. I've got a nice Swarovski crystal pen that looks nice in here. Oh, look. Look. Oh, man. I have way too much fun with this stuff. Okay, now let's talk about the mail sorter, okay? Let's put these not out of view because they're too pretty. Let's put them right there. Okay, so the mail sorter. Here's what I do with my mail sorter. You can definitely sort mail, of course, but what I do is take my note cards and put them like that. So I'm ready to write a note at any moment. By the way, did you watch my video where I showed you how thick these babies are? Look at that. Ooh. So these come either with the metallic or just impressed, if that's what you call it, without the metallic on it. You can get your initial. You don't have to have my initial. You can get your own. All right, so that is everything that was in the box, but I just want to say that if you are into the acrylic desk accessories like I am so into this. I'm like, this is like I'm a kid and I'm playing with all the accessories that go with my Christmas toys right now. But you don't want to skip one of these. So today is February 8th. By the time you see this, it's probably going to be the 9th. So here's what you do. You just set your cubes in here with the current date on it, and the 2 number cubes sit on top, and then you've got 3 rectangular pieces that you just, the first quarter is on this one, the second quarter, and then the third quarter. So you just flip that and you put the date on there. Man, I mean, how can you get more glamorous? I don't know how you can do it. All right, so that is everything that was in this box, and I thank you guys for watching, and I want to answer your questions. So if you have any questions, please let me know. But it's time, we're in February, okay? We've had a lot of stuff to stress us out in the last 12 months, okay? So it's time, whether you get some of this stuff or not, okay? It's time for us to clear off our desks and start fresh, okay? Give yourself that much anyway. Just clear off your desk, start fresh. Only put back the things that bring you joy and will help you to be productive and will motivate you, okay? So these are just some ideas of things that you can add. You're not really supposed to do that. We'll put that on the blooper reel. These are just some ideas of things that you can add, but whether you get these things or not, you need to treat yourself to a cleaned off desk and a fresh start, okay? New year, new office space. You're worth that. Okay, thanks for watching, you guys. Bye-bye.